In a time on social media when it's full of false narratives and AI-generated content, the truth relies on the help from this channel, loyalty, and betrayal.
It's documentation. Welcome to Loyalty and Betrayal.
Loyalty and Betrayal, what's happening with it, gang? Hey, man, I've been meaning to hit you up. I hope everything is going well with you, for sure.
I forgave Wook, but I can't forgive Randy.
Shout out to fucking Loyalty and Betrayal too. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Cause I'm not gonna let people keep overdoing her paperwork and shit. She the one who created all this. Nigga, if it wasn't for her, honestly, I couldn't have put together. I'm telling you, nigga. Loyalty and Betrayal. Are you watching? Just inbox me yes. Cause you put the keys together, so I'm just gonna say it. I was the first nigga that brought up Ken, man, for a reason. And that's why I hate when certain bloggers, they don't be tapped in for real, man. These niggas be informants, and they be tapped in with other informants. They don't be tapped in the streets, bruh. Ken died soon after that paperwork. Zoo died soon after the paperwork. I've been wanting to say this for so long, man. And I'm going to say it because every time I put out a hint, Loyalty and Betrayal put it together. And I can't get mad because I really put it out for anybody. Nigga, I'm telling you, I know for a fact that it was told to me that Jam told on Dirt because he felt Dirt was going to kill him. The feds.
Loyalty and Betrayal. Loyalty and Betrayal, he said he fucked your content.
Hey, Loyalty, fuck them niggas. Like, they don't know what they like, you know, you good in my eye. Like, you know, we chop it up every time. You know what I'm saying? You put a nigga on game. Like, you somebody I fuck with. I fuck with you more than a lot of little fans and shit. A lot of fans that I fuck with. I ain't gonna Loyalty a good person.
Yeah. Didn't you read the paperwork or something? Like, I thought that you got the paperwork.
Oh, no, some Loyalty and Betrayal. That's another lady, she got paperwork. She dropped the paperwork and she sent it to me. And I covered it a little bit, but she most definitely is like the paperwork channel. Shout her out, by the way.
Loyalty and Betrayal, honestly, is going to get her flowers because she does her research. She does what she's supposed to do. She's actually the one that I feel like people take a lot of information from.
They do. And she sent me
and then she don't get the credit.
Yeah, I shout her out as much as I can. But yeah, she most definitely hit me up all the time, make sure I get my story right. So I shout her out for sure.
They say your name, okay. They say your name, okay. Talking about bitch clout chase. You don't clout chase. Steady clout chase. Steady clout chase. Steady clout chase. Clout steady.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth out now. Let it die now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, no, I'm saying like the truth out there now. Let it die now. What you gonna get on here and keep on? What we gonna keep on arguing about this shit or what happened? Like, it's over with. I told the story. That's the real story. The story that I told is the story. Look on Lord Truth. Look on Lord Truth. Look on Lord Truth. Look on Trap Lord Ross.
So it was on the Loyalty and Betrayal channel.
If you want to help support this channel, the godmother of documentation, Loyalty and Betrayal, all you gotta do is scan the QR code for the Cash App or the PayPal, and I will receive those funds directly without YouTube getting half of the proceeds. and it would be greatly appreciated. And all funds will go back into making more content for this channel and for y'all's entertainment. Thank you. Hey. Getting all my mods back. Slowly. Let me put this microphone up here closer to me. Baby daddy done shoot me out. He told me to quit yelling at him. He said, 'cause I love you. I ain't mad at you. I know you just upset at the whole situation. But don't be calling and yelling at me no more, goddammit. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't even know I yelled at you. He said, yeah, when I told you to give them time to show up, and you said, I ain't gonna give them a shit. They know where the fuck I'm. And I hate to say it. I don't change how I feel. I apologize for yelling at them, but I ain't changing how I feel because guess what? I contacted several people. There's a lot of mothers that ain't showed up still. I guess we're gonna have a lot less mods. We're gonna have a lot less mods because the mods can't even show up when I have sent them a DM telling them I'm going live. I gotta, I tried to do the mod thing from just the videos. It wouldn't let me. And I knew I had to be live, but I thought I'd try it since YouTube's got all these other new shit going on. I don't have a community wall. I can't pin a damn comment. It says I gotta verify my driver's license and a 30-second video, whatever. I did that a couple of days ago. How long are y'all gonna take to look at it? I'm irritated. So if I yell at y'all, don't think I'm yelling at y'all. I'm just yelling because I'm irritated. In my Monifa voice, I'm irritated. And I gotta get up in the morning and go take a 3-hour exam at the goddamn college. But look, right. I can't even count how many. You know what? I'm gonna go count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus, I posted it on my Facebook, and we got 8 people here, of which a bunch of them ain't even talking. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the 8 that's actually spoke up. So there's 3 of y'all in the bushes. But I'm not kidding. I'm not putting out my good content that I'm busting my ass making if my numbers ain't up. I'm still sitting at 29 subscribers. It ain't changed. It didn't change. Whenever folks needed me to, or needed, X amount of subscribers, there he is. See, I ain't called nobody out by name yet, but I was gonna start talking. Where the fuck is you at if you ain't in Chicago? I let you tell me on the sidelines. I'm telling you. Let me see here.
I'm not even gonna give y'all a real taste. I'm just gonna give you a peekaboo. How about that? A peekaboo. Image. Where's my Boss Trail folder? Boss Trail, where's your ass at? Good God. I can't even tell y'all something that I woke up to today because y'all will think that I've lost all of my fucking marbles. I told one male and one female. The female has not responded back to me, so I'm thinking they may have something going on in their lives because it's been a minute that they ain't responded to me anyway. The male said, I'm in too deep with I get too connected with the stories that I speak on. I guess would be the easiest way to put it. Here we go. I clap your moms. You made it. All right. Let me ask y'all this. Like I said, I'm not putting up no content. But let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all recognize dude in the middle? And be honest. Well, Butter can't repost me. He's the only one to get a pass. Nope. His name, it says Naro, whatever. I don't know what. It's not crack. He's not deceased. He's locked up. He's locked up on a double homicide. Crack's dead. Let me see. What, bird? I ain't getting paid. You ain't getting paid. Sit there and deal with it. Let me get a close up. Maybe it'll help. Screen share. Where the fuck is the screen share button? What the hell's a teleprompter? I don't know what a teleprompter is. And my screen is in white instead of dark because I ain't figured out how to change it over to the dark. So because of that one little mess up, I can't figure out where nothing's at. Don't show me this again. Okay, but what is it saying? Screen share works best on a good computer. Screen share is easy with 2 monitors. Some screens let you share audio. Bitch, just give me the goddamn screen share. Thank you. Tell me what I'm trying to. I'm just a bitch. Baby daddy finding out. Be careful screen sharing. Oh, shut up. All right. Does this help any? It's not his brother. Okay. Now, let me go to another one. Let me see. Do, 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 do. I'm not gonna have to push it up there every freaking time. Oh, I know I don't like that. Alright. This is the same dude. Okay? This is his brother. These two guys are locked up for double homicide in Tennessee. But dude there is from Chicago. Okay? See, that's why y'all need me. Y'all better tell somebody. This all ties in with the Boss Trail story. Where's that bitch ass hoe at? Where's her stinky ass? I lost the bitch. Oh, there she is. Okay. I found the bitch. This was Boss Trail's girlfriend, Dorothy Morrison. Okay? I have to look it up. That was Boss Trail's girlfriend when he got killed. Dude, I just showed you. Some people say he's from STL. Some people say he's from Dump Street. Dude she also says dude was her boyfriend. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now. Let me see. You said what part of Tennessee? Murfreesboro. Barlow. Murfreesboro. That's from where? Well, I don't know when those pictures were taken. I mean, I know when the mugshot was taken was in 2014. So, there she is. Thank you. I appreciate you. Better smash the fuck out of something. I got a whole 12 people in here. Come on. Now, I need my subscribers to get up. That's just it. I'm doing work putting this content together that you ain't seen on nobody else's channel. And you know they're gonna take it. Like I said in my little video clip. I'll be damned if I'm gonna put it out here and I ain't got no fucking subs hardly. Baby daddy can get mad for me talking like this if he wants to. It's a fact. I'm sorry. I put it on my Patreon. I'm still monetized over there. I get a higher percentage off of Patreon than I ever got off of YouTube anyway. I don't get as much. I don't get the $100 a month, but they don't keep as much. They only keep like 15% or 18%, whatever the hell it is. YouTube. Hey, those of y'all that are members on my old original YouTube, make sure you cancel your membership for now. Because Charlize said they still collected the money. Even though I ain't there. Now, while I have y'all's attention, if I got your attention, if y'all ain't seen this yet, I need y'all to pay attention to this. I uploaded it on my channel right before I went live. I need y'all to do something for me. Man, I'm making this little video clip just so y'all can see. Okay, watch. Let me see. All right. Look over here. It says Godmother Loyalty and Betrayal at gmail.com. Okay, so you realize this is under my new channel, right? I'm setting up a live to start at 9 o'clock. Inner Studio. Who recognizes? That is from my original channel. This is all from my original channel. Tell me YouTube don't know that my new channel is because of my old channel. They need to give me my shit back. Look, I'm gonna need everybody that's got a Twitter account, especially you big channels. I need y'all to stand up for me. Come on, I've never asked y'all for anything, ever, ever, ever. Anything you've asked me for, I gave you. I need you to go to Twitter. I need you to type at Team YouTube. They supposed to be the ones that can help me get my channel back. Now, notifications. Listen, I don't give a fuck about that. All right. I got all these other people that are spamming me about, oh, we can get your shit back. All right, look, Team YouTube. They reached out to me on Thursday, April 9th at 9:53 p.m. Let us know your YouTube channel URL and we'll see what we can do. I gave it to them. I showed them what's up on my channel. I told them how long I've had my channel. I showed them what these people changed my phone number for the recovery, the emails for my recovery. I showed the screenshot that my moderator was so kind in sending me that they ended up taking my channel because they were doing some of. Y'all shout Ed out because Ed caught that. Of crypto cells or whatever the fuck you do with the scamming shit. They have not answered me back. Look, I keep responding to them. I keep tagging them. I keep making posts over and over. Look. So I need y'all to go and do the same thing. Tell them, hey, give them my old email, which you can see right here, my old name, my original name. Tell them she was hacked. Y'all need to help her, please. And make sure that you let them know this is how they can reach me at Olvera_Cassie. It's reversed, all in small letters. I need that. I need that. That's period. Like I said, I don't think I've ever asked anybody for anything in return when I've helped them out. I'm asking now. Yes, everybody, please give Ed a pat on the back. They did say that that was a dude that's doing the crypto scam or whatever. I don't know what. But he caught that, or else I would have never even known that somebody went live on my channel. Now, y'all were talking a few minutes ago about who really supports me and who really don't. Who's really there for me, who's not. Check this out. Y'all, the ones that's in here with me right now, y'all know my history, that who I've beefed with, who I haven't beefed with, whatever. Y'all know. Let me see. What time was it? How long ago was it? All right. Right now, my time is 9:49. At 5:06, 16 Shot'em Visuals reached out to me. Then he reached back out to me at 7:01. And then he reached back out to me at 7:35, talking to me about my channel being hacked. Now, mind you, he left one voice message note, and I could tell by the background noise that he's in a club or something. So I don't expect him to do it, because he's probably a little tipsy. But he's right. He says, damn near need a bigger page to reach out, probably. Talking about, that's where I got the idea. Y'all go hit him up with me, because I'm hitting him up. I'm hitting him up. They ignore me. If other people go hit them up as well, they got to pay me attention. And obviously, my original channel is still in the system somewhere. If StreamYard is still picking it up and put that profile picture that says facts, so I don't even remember what the hell it said now. The black and the yellow, black. Okay, that was my original StreamYard profile picture on my channel originally. That was my profile picture. Thank you, Kimberly. I showed all the information. I uploaded the video as well. Now I'm looking at my YouTube studios. I'm still, okay, we got 30 subscribers. I got 1 subscriber since I've been on live. 1 subscriber. I need my subscribers back before I drop any of this real decent content. Or else I'm just going to be throwing it over to my Patreon. I'm not going to have people stealing my stuff. I'm not. That's like I said in my video. I'm not going to make my same mistakes again. I might make some new mistakes, but I'm not going to make the same mistakes again. And I'm not going to throw my content. And y'all saw what I already gave you a little sneak peek about the information I have for this. It's actually going to be like a little mini documentary, really, that other folks don't have. I've never heard anybody speak on it. About dude and the girlfriend and who the girlfriend really is. I've heard her name a couple times, but not anywhere I would have remembered it. But that her boyfriend was actually part of either Dump Street or STL at the same time that she's supposed to be with Boss Trail. Then after Boss Trail gets killed, they move to Tennessee together. Him and his brother commit a double homicide, and it gets a lot more juicier after that. But again, why would I put that over here for those big channels to come, lurk in the bushes and steal it? The only way they can get it off of Patreon, they have to screen record it. And yeah, I'm gonna be. You saw I got my watermark all over the fucking place. I don't know about that right there. I just want to get back monetized. That's what I want. I got to get back monetized. And I don't want to go through, I'm not going to put the content over here and go through having to chase people down to see, are they copying my shit so I can report them and strike them and all this other stuff. Those 3 years of doing that, and then still the first 2 to 3 years that I was monetized, I still kind of had to do it on my own before YouTube really kicked in and started doing the content detection on their own. It's only been the last couple of years, like maybe the last 2 years, that YouTube's actually been content detecting for me to notify me when people are copying my stuff. That's a lot to build all the way back up to. And I can't do it by myself. Like I said, when I started my channel in 2018, it was June of 2018, but I didn't put out any real content until like, I don't know, August or September, something like that. I think it was September, whatever it was. When I started the channel, because I didn't even know how to start a channel. When I started the channel, the first 24 hours, I had over 200 subscribers. I didn't have no way of I didn't even know how to tag anybody, so I couldn't tag anybody. I was just uploading content of Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka Jenkins. First 24 hours, I had over 200 subscribers. So, especially my mods, but even my supporters, I need y'all to help push my name into this algorithm. No, Baby Girl's not new. Baby Girl's not new. See, I don't even have a community wall. I don't even know how long it's going to be before they give me a freaking community wall. That's crazy, in my opinion. Let me show y'all. Screen share. Is it showing? Now, why doesn't it add it up there like it's supposed to? Look. Home, videos, shorts, live playlist. And it only got the live, it's listed there now because I got to go live, but I had to wait 24 hours after verifying who I was before I could actually go live. And now that I verified who I was, now, let me show y'all. Watch. When I try to pin my comment, it tells me to verify who I am. I've already did it, and it says, complete a quick one-time verification in YouTube Studios to help us fight spam and abuse. I've already done it. It tells me to upload my driver's license, do a 30-second video, and it took freaking forever. I had to take like 3 times to actually upload the video, the driver's license. You know, it's just one thing after another after another. And y'all saw when I was trying to go live off this damn new phone how that worked out. Charlize is calling me up. I'm trying to hit the live and it keeps disappearing. Well, yeah, because it was literally giving me the screen on my cell phone. It was crazy. Like it was screen sharing of my cell phone. I don't have content on my cell phone. My cell phone can't hold my content. But I'm going to say this. I have sat back for years. What happened to my channel was last Wednesday, I got an email on the from the Gmail account that's attached to my original channel. And what y'all probably don't know is according to YouTube's community guidelines, if somebody has copywritten you, they are supposed to reach out to you directly first and try to work it out with you. If that don't work, then you go file a report and try to strike them. Nobody ever reaches out to the other person directly, with the exception of I had one person in my lifetime that reached out directly to me because I put a strike on them. And Charlize, after all these years, it still hurts my heart to even speak on it. When he reached out to me, somebody had attacked my family on the internet, and I was in a bad mood. My temper was flaring, so I responded to him, and I said, he says, would you please take, the strike off? I won't, do it again, blah, 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 that type of thing. I said, I don't even know how to do that. And he goes, if I go find the information for you, will you do it? Fine, go find that information for me, and I'll look over it. Mind you, this is emails back and forth, back and forth. That's what I say. Y'all don't know the old me. I feel like I'm turning back to that old me, that woman scorned, and when something bad's been done to me. And he jumped through, I don't even know how many hoops. I'll do it. I told him I'll do it when I got time. I ain't fixing to jump just because you want me to jump. You should have never stole my goddamn content. He was so sweet. He was so good looking, and he was so sweet, and he was so talented. He was a music artist. I didn't know any of this stuff about him. I go look at his channel, and at that time, there was a lot of people that was trying, a lot of channels, big channels, that were trying to tap into the Kanika Jenkins community just for the views. And a lot of them were coming from the music industry world because they didn't have no content. So let me go talk some shit. Kind of like that. What's that dude's name? Ratchet TV, whatever. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about with the Kanika Jenkins stuff. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now, and I don't give a fuck what he says. Now, I don't know what the fuck that says either. I ain't opening no more emails. Anyway, long story short, I take the strike off of him. Fast forward a few months, baby daddy reaches out to me. Mind you, at this time, I'm still married. Baby daddy's still married. And there was another female by the name of, her channel name was Hell of a Chick. Her and baby daddy are reaching out to me talking about, let's go backstage on StreamYard and do some research together. Mind you, this is like 10 o'clock at night, my time. They're on Eastern time, at least baby daddy and hell of a chick, her name's Heather. They're on Eastern time. So we go backstage and we're doing the Kanika Jenkins content. But what it was, the fourth person was Clark Avenue. And he had such a sexy voice. Oh my God. Wifey, please don't get mad at me. I'm being honest. Y'all were not married. I don't even know if y'all were together at the time. But goddamn. That boy can sing some panty dropping songs. I kid you not. We stayed, the four of us stayed working from like, I don't know, like it was like 10 o'clock my time to about 3 o'clock in the morning, just doing research on the Kanika Jenkins case. Baby daddy got off. His wife was tripping because he was, still on the computer. He got off. Eventually, Heather got off because she had to go to work in the morning. And me and Clark Avenue stayed until, I don't know, 5 or 6 in the morning. The sun was already going to get coming up. And we bonded. And it took maybe another year before I ever listened to any of his music. And oh my God, that man can sing. D-Love, I kid you not. He just listening to him sing, you will take your clothes off. And I want to say now it's been 2 or 3 years ago, around Christmas time, he got married and he had a baby. He stopped making content. He makes clothing apparel now with his brand name on it. And he has made a very, very successful business with that. Y'all can look him up. Clark Avenue. Oh my God. And I embarrassed him too because he had told me, he says, did you ever go listen to any of my music that I told you to go listen to? I said, Clark, I got to be honest with you. I cannot listen to any more of your music if you want me to be talking to you like this, because that's some panty dropping fucking music. I can't do that and then still talk normal to you. Oh my God, no. I cannot. Let me see here. This is him on Facebook, his Facebook profile. I know you know him, D-Love. He was very popular in the Kanika Jenkins community. Trey Gang accused Clark Avenue of being somebody. I forgot who the fuck he accused him being. Trey Gang was accusing somebody of being at the hotel that was never at the hotel, and then he accused Clark Avenue of actually being that person. And that person's a real person, real kid, whatever you want to call him. This is what he looks like on Facebook. And that's his logo now, his clothing line. He's all over Instagram. You can see all his clothing stuff here. I don't know if he's got music on here or not.
T-shirts made with $180 at a local print shop in Atlanta.
Let me stop. I can't listen to his voice. Oh my God. I can't do it. That boy had me get naked and he won't even know it. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Clark Avenue on YouTube. See, it's hard for me to find anybody on YouTube now because if I just don't spell it correctly or if they change their names or whatever. All right, here we go. I found them. Every time I hit go, it's still got to come back and get it. That's fucking crazy. All right, here we go. And you can see he did a lot of Kanika stuff. But Meek Avenue, that was dude's name, Meek Avenue. And Trey Gang was saying Clark Avenue was actually Meek Avenue. That's what it was. You go to his oldest stuff. This is where he's got his music at. And he can sing some Trey songs. You will take your clothes off. Just saying. And then, okay, what's it say? 5 years ago? 6 years ago. 6 years ago, he made some Kanika content. I'm gonna be honest, Kimberly, I never went to find out. I never found out. I don't know. I called him Clark, but hell, folks call me Chloe. Even though I've told them that's not my name. They call me Loyalty. They call me LB. Dude can fucking sing. Let me see. Let me see if I can get me a copyright. I can't hear you.
Just keep hugging them. I want you, yes I do. If there's anything you suggest I do, then tell me. 'Cause I'm in the crib on my sofa. Girl, I'm so glad you came over. I wanna tell you, come closer.
Can y'all hear it? Could y'all hear it? Boy can sing. And me and him would stay up night. After that first night, we would stay up night after night. And we were being legit, researching Kanika Jenkins. Oh, y'all could hear it. He is, oh my God. Chloe, okay, how Chloe got started, I'm going to tell it again because I ain't told it in a long time. How Chloe got started was when I started my YouTube channel. God, he's so sexy. I don't even want to change the page now. I just want to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there so I can dream about his ass tonight. Look, we're down to 7 people. Fuck y'all. How's that? That's how I feel. I knew that I'd be saving a lot of my content up in the clouds. And my regular emails were already full. What you say was already almost full with the gigabytes, whatever, you know, that type of thing. With the photos and stuff like that. I'm not good at that. Thank you. I don't know how to do that. Charlize is over here in my DM laughing her fucking ass off because she knows who the fuck this is. Anyway, so I'm in Texas and I was like, okay, when I started my channel, let me make up an email name. My granddaughter was sitting next to me. And I have a grandniece whose name is Chloe. And my granddaughter's friend at school was named Chloe. And she's sitting, my granddaughter's sitting next to me and she's flipping through these pages of a magazine that my older daughter had purchased or whatever, right? One of them big expensive fucking magazines, bigger than the regular magazines. And what is it, perfume, Chloe perfume or whatever? She turns the page and she goes, look, Chloe. And I go, yeah. And then I'm telling her, and she's over there sniffing on the page and sniffing on the page. I said, Grandma needs to come up with a fake name. And she just, you know, I don't know if she even understood what a fake name was, you know, because she has disabilities and she's special needs. She said, Chloe O'Bara. Okay. So that's how that came about. Now, crazy thing is, when No Truth came out with her channel, she gave the same fucking story that her granddaughter picked her name to be what it is. That told me right then and there how fucking much the bitch was watching me. Oh, that crazy bitch. I won't even say her name. That crazy bitch that called my daddy on the phone and tried to threaten him. That fucking crazy bitch. That scary crazy bitch that told everybody she lived in Dallas and she lived 45 minutes from my fucking door in Texas. If I would have known that, I would have drove to Austin and beat on every fucking million doors in Austin to find that crazy bitch. And I would have pulled that weed right off of her head. I would have beat the snot out of her. That bitch called my daddy. She said she was going to fuck my husband. I says, I'm sorry, you better go check his resume. He been with me all these years. Who the fuck do you think you going to come get? If you can get him, take him. Because she was making fake Tanika content. That content was lies. Everything she put on her channel was fucking lies. And what happened was, when John Q found me, I didn't know him and Malika were butt buddies, whatever. So John's over here bonding with me. And then the whole, if you remember, I don't know how far back you go with them, the whole thing with the getting the footage analyzed by a forensic technician out in California, she had nothing to do with that at all. But all of a sudden, she's advertising that her and John are doing it and da-da-da-da. They, okay. I put all that shit on blast. That was Amp Easy that was doing that shit. And Amp Easy had hit me up to help him in getting the fundraiser started and all that. We raised $1,100, well, it was like $1,200 because the bill was going to be $1,150 to have that footage analyzed. Okay. I ain't even going to get into the whole details of everything. What the bitch did was she got so mad. She called my dad on Facebook Messenger, whatever the fuck you call it. Not knowing, she thought my daddy was a minister. because my daddy always posted up Jesus stuff. Mind you, I never knew that anybody was going and looking for my family. My family had nothing to do with my YouTube content whatsoever. My family didn't know a goddamn thing about no Kanika motherfucking Jenkins. They thought I was crazy for being on that story for so long. For fighting with the people that I was fighting about it. She calls my daddy up and she threatens him. He never told me about it. I had to find out about it from somebody telling me on social media. Then I had to call my daddy and ask him, and he was like pulling teeth out of him. He finally told me. She told him, she says, if you don't get control of your daughter, I'm going to tell your congregation that she was in prison. I laughed so fucking hard. My daddy's never been a minister. My daddy's never had a congregation. And the whole motherfucking world knows I was locked up in prison and knows what the fuck I was locked up for. So that busted her bubble. But mind you, my daddy don't play like I play. My daddy's gonna, I'ma pray for you. I think, okay. She tells my daddy, he says, well, what has she done to offend you? She goes into this whole, she's over here fighting and telling people my content on YouTube is lies and da-da-da-da. My daddy says, well, I can't say whether it's a lie or not because I don't watch any of that. I only watch gospel stuff and church stuff. And you know, Malika, she tries to sound holier than thou. I think the bitch is from the devil. Oh, Lord, I said her name. Good God, she's going to pop back up in my life. Because that bitch just knows too much about numerology. Okay? I'm just saying. Mind you, I made the mistake originally back in 2018 because I saw that she was making content. So I reached out to her and was trying to talk to her because she was kind of going sideways with things. So I was like, hey, here's some proof, just like I do now. Here's some proof of some facts. Take it or leave it type thing. She starts talking to me. She's getting all this information out of me, and I'm giving it to her freely, giving her pictures, documents, everything, stuff that nobody had back then. If you want to know the truth, Kimberly, myself and my friend Jackie, she used to have Jackie's Concern. Now she has the channel To The Point. She doesn't even really do too much content anymore. But Jackie and myself are the ones that came up and found out all the government names of everybody that was at the party, that everybody that was even showed up at the hotel that you didn't even see on the lives. Okay? She's originally from, she came to Detroit, or she's from Detroit. She's, let me see what the story was on her. She's an only child. She had a strict upbringing. I don't remember which one of her parents was supposed to be strict, like a minister or something. I don't know what. So she marries this one guy and runs away from him, runs away from her parents. And he turns out to be some big drug dealer. I don't know what the fuck it was. And she was with him for so many years. And then she got with Mr. Wonderful that she was with. But then later, after she finally stopped doing the Kanika content, I clicked on her shit one time when she did the round table, which she stole from my friend Dana. That was her idea, to have the round table. Anyway, she was talking about how she fucked this one dude, and she'd been cheating on her husband. I don't know what. Miss Holier Than Thou. Okay. Somehow she ended up in Austin, Texas, but she always told everybody she was in Dallas. The way that I found out that she was actually in Austin was Kanika's brother, Kenny. CTA Media. I hope you see. I know your ass ain't still in here. Come here. Come back over here, because I'm fixing to talk about your friend, bitch ass. William, where are you? come back real quick. Because he knows who I'm fixing to talk about. Oh, there you are. Look, I wanted to go find your ass. Come here. Get up here. How do I do this shit? Come here, William. I'm fixing to talk about your bitch-ass girlfriend. Your virgin bitch-ass girlfriend. And I need you on the stage with me. Ha, ha. Look. So John Q hits me up. This is when I'm still living in Texas. He says, and I had on the phone, I had my friend Shamika B. She's in New York. John Q's in New York. They don't know each other though. Shamika B is like 4'11" and a Tasmanian devil, but she's a school teacher. There you are. I see you. William!
What's poppin'?
You know I'm supposed to talk about your bitch ass girlfriend.
What's to her?
Look, because they're asking me about, remember when I sent you the clip and I said, that's her, and you said, that is her voice. Okay, well, the channel that she's on, that's who we're talking about right now.
Yeah, that lady.
Yes, the crazy bitch. Okay, so John Q contacts me and he goes, what do you know about Kenny's baby mama, Layla? I said, oh, that's Shamika B's department because Shamika B's got a crush on little Kenny. Let me find out. So I called Shamika B up. Hey, what's Kenny's bitch ass girlfriend's name? Whatever the fuck she is, whatever. She said, Layla, that fucking hoe. Mind you, these are grown ass people acting like this over little kids. Okay. I said, how many kids has she got? Well, I know she got the one, but I heard she was pregnant. Okay. Fast forward, so I tell John this. Apparently, John gives Malika the information. Mind you, what I didn't know, I don't know if you remember Barbara Borchers, Dreadhead Barbara, Dreadhead activist, whatever the fuck she calling herself. Okay. Layla couldn't stand her. Malika couldn't stand me. I could saying her name. She's gonna show back up in my life. And so they get on her live together. Now, this devil bitch tells Layla that they're gonna attack me publicly to discredit me on the live. Because she always had way more subscribers than I did. Always, way more. So everybody, baby daddy in the house. So, yeah, I'm talking about your bitch ass old friend.
You know her too?
No, he knows the other person that I'm talking about. So Layla gets on there and bitch is trying to get her to talk negative about me. Only thing Layla said was, yeah, she's a white bitch, fuck her, I don't care. And she tore Barbara's ass into pieces.
Yeah, when you
Mind
sent
you,
me that clip, when you sent me that
Barbara
clip,
and Malika were supposed to be friends. And all of a sudden,
to Layla, and she was just like, yeah, I couldn't hold back. She's like, I had to snap on that bitch. She's like, where'd you get that from? I told her, I'm like, LMB, and she's just like, man, fuck that bitch.
See, and she's never spoken to me a day in her fucking life. Now, mind you, in the middle of all this, before they get started with ripping anybody an ass, they're just talking, and she goes, well, how's Kenny's baby? And that's when I found out that she was pregnant with the second baby. And then you're the one you used to watch, she says, yeah, something about living in the ATX. That's Austin, Texas. And that's how I found out she lived in Austin, Texas. I went fucking ballistic. Now, mind you, I'm going to let William tell you how he was introduced to Layla and what Layla says her name is and who she is. Go ahead, William.
How I was introduced to Layla?
Well, not so much how you were introduced, but what do you know her by? And what is her story as per what she told you?
Well, shit, me and her, we ran into each other on Chris Barnes' channel because we were both mods, but at first she didn't fuck with me because she didn't know I was or she didn't know I was black. She thought I was just Mexican, so she didn't like me speaking on black people topics. So Chris had to tell her, "It's like, nah, he's black too." So, all right, she became cool. Me and Chris fell out, and then she hit me up like, "Man, you need to start your own channel."
Should have been the first flag right there, and I'm gonna say that to anybody listening. Color does not give you intelligence on to be able to speak on subject. But go ahead.
So she's like, you need to start your own channel because me and her, like, I ain't trying to sound like I don't know how to say it, but me and her, we give X-Man like a lot of content. You know, a lot of X-Man's. If he makes a video, I'm gonna say about 60-70% of it. Like I probably gave him that info, but just because he's a bigger channel, he ain't paying attention to everything. So I'll alley-oop him some shit. She was doing the same thing. X-Man told me, he's like, you need to start your own channel. All right, cool. Now Layla's feeding me. She's feeding me all this information, right? Because X-Man, he's too busy. He's working and shit. Woo wop. All right. And then but she's Sativa on Chris Barnes' channel. So that's how I know her as Sativa. I didn't know her name was Layla until Loyalty told me her backstory. So I'm listening to Loyalty, but I'm hearing Sativa out. You know what I'm saying? Big difference. So I'm hearing, but she's telling me because she's always got these kids around. She's just like, man, I'm watching my sister's kids. And then finally I'm telling LMB this, and she's just like, William, she's like, that bitch got her own kids. And then she sent me a voice clip, what we're talking about now, and it added up because she's just like, hold on, like I gotta go get my daughter or son or whatever. Woo-wop. So then I told her that, and she's just like, she tried to play it smooth that she was a virgin. That's what that was telling me, she was a Muslim virgin. I was like, man, ain't nobody in their fucking right state of mind a virgin in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? What? Because we're all 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm born the same year as Bezu, OD, motherfucking Brick, all those motherfuckers. So I don't know. That was another red flag. Her ass. And then X-Man got locked up. I was giving her money to give to X-Man. And whole time she wasn't even giving it to X-Man. She was running off on the shit. Me and X-Man been looking for the bitch ever since X-Man got out. That ass serious. First, when X-Man first got out, he called me. He said, where the fuck is Sativa at? I'm just like, Layla. And I told him what was happening. He's just like, man, he's like, I got something for her ass. So, yeah, her ass was a goofy because I was trying to put on for my homie while he was booked. You know what I'm saying? Like, X-Man's my nigga. Not to say his channel comes from me, but you know what I mean? Like, I do help him with a lot of content.
I just was coming on first. Salute William Loyalty. I was coming on to let you all know he had feedback, but I think you have corrected it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, it was my microphone because I had to switch microphones because it was picking up my speaker.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna drop back down. That's the only reason I came up. All right.
Look, you've been on my panel. You've been on my panel.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What happened? What I do wrong?
No,
it
was just
William. It was the microphone I was using. It was picking up my speaker, so when you were talking, it was giving them feedback. But to you and I, it sounded normal here on StreamYard.
Well, I will ask this one question before I go. Who's the do you guys remember the Straight Drop blogger? Let me tell you something. I was working like crazy. I was managing a store 2017. I had my second neck surgery May 2018. So I believe what the news said, but it wasn't until May of 2018 is when I got drenched into YouTube and KG, and it just been going on ever since. And Loyalty, they used to think, or at least they was trying to say you was from Canada. Well, it was so much crap going on back then. It was I mean, just so much fakery, and it was so
all
confusing.
his dropettes are still out there, and they are still beeping. And now Tawanda Demi Brooks Stevens, that's her name that she told me it was, even though I know that ain't her name. Her and John Frank finally fell out, and they're still beefing.
Wow. Now what about
Say thank you, Loyalty, because I had a hand in that.
Wow. What about
Tawanda did me dirty. Tawanda set up her little bitches to go after my family, also to go after my dad. Now, mind you, I didn't get to finish telling you. When my dad didn't fall into the trap that she wanted him to fall into, she threatened my youngest daughter because my youngest daughter had just moved here so she could go to start college. And so she was staying here at my dad's. And she said straight up, she goes, well, maybe you're not so concerned about Anna Maria's safety. She turns around and gets back on the live and she offers anybody to go do harm to members of my family. She will pay their airfare.
Oh my goodness. The devil is a liar. I'm so sorry you went through that. That's
I've
why
gone through a lot of, that's why I say, when y'all hear me now, and I say, y'all didn't know me back then. I would, baby daddy did, baby daddy told me, quit yelling at me. He told me about it. Because it all of a sudden it sparks everything back up that I've ever gone through on my YouTube channel. I've had people in Chicago swear that I am hovering outside their third story apartment window, hacking into their laptop because I had somebody go over there to try to shoot him and kill him. Now, mind you, they knew it was a fucking lie, but they still telling the lie. They still telling the lie.
Matter of fact, I met Blake. I mean, I haven't met him in person through John Q because of another blogger that's living in Ohio. They were tag team together. That's how I came across Blake's. That's how I started following him, basically. Our baby daddy, you mean?
Oh, no, he's got my twins.
Listen,
I pay him child support.
You know what? I'm gonna let you have it this time, Mama. You're gonna have it this time. You're gonna have it this time.
Look, I already raised kids. I ain't trying to raise them again. He's raising them. I'll send him the child support.
But it was such a crazy time with so much fakery going on.
That's what caused it. It caused a lot of fighting between a lot of people because of that.
Tampering with the videos, making up stuff. It was crazy. And it was scary too. I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna be honest. It was very scary and eerie, even when I was with my ex-fiance. I still would be scared sometimes. It was just something lingered on her. You know what I mean?
It was the fact that we let social media get into our minds and turn everything into something it never was.
Yep, it was crazy. So that's why
I was scared for a long time. For a long time, I wouldn't turn off lights in my house.
See, so you know what I'm talking about.
That was before I started my channel. August of 2018 is when the Lifetime Network channel people, the producers, had reached out to me and wanted me to do a show with them about the Kanika Jenkins groups and stuff like that. And that's when I gave it to 54 Keys. There we go. Ooh,
yeah, 54 Keys. Yeah, that's how I met. Got connected with Boss Blake because I was already with John Q and 54 Keys, and then they collabed with Boss Blake, and that's how I met him. Like I said, not in person.
I passed that opportunity on to her. I told them to go talk to her, and because I felt like she had a better presence on YouTube, and people would listen to her more.
Yeah, because some people discriminate because, like I said, they thought you was from Kent. Well, they lied. Now that I'm
thought I was from where?
They were saying you was from Canada and all kind of stuff.
They done said I was from California. They done said that they found me in Chicago. They done found so much. They've got me married to people that I've never even seen their names. They've got me related to people that I've never even seen in my life. And I'm gonna say it straight up. My daddy's father's side of the family come from Spain. There is a city in Spain, Overa, Spain. It's a famous city with a bunch of castles. That's where we originated from. When the whole migration to America happened, some of the family came over here and migrated to Mexico. My daddy's mama's side of the family originated straight in Mexico. They hooked up, and the rest is history.
Got it. But that's one thing people should do. Be yourself. Don't try to conform or fit in or anything like that. That's one thing I've always been true to myself on social media. So
yeah, Wanda sent one of her little butt buddies to my dad that was beefing with my friend Shamika B that I was talking about.
Mm-mm.
They got mad because they were trying to expose something about me that I had already spoken on that had to do with my kids. Okay. So this bitch out in California, mind you, I'm thinking she's my age or something. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. She's like 20 years older than me. So she's
Mm.
like, she's up there. She makes Ching Ching Chong look young. Okay. I don't even know
Wow.
how old she really is, but I saw pictures of her without filters on Instagram. Mind you,
Mm-hmm.
when I go after somebody, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna clap back at them until I have fully investigated everything I can find out about them.
Hey, you acting like the FBI. That's what's up, girl.
I found pictures of her with Tommy Chong. That's how I know she makes them look young. Okay. Somehow she had hooked up with a younger white guy that has his own lawn service out there in California, in LA. Okay. So she calls my dad up. Mind you, you got to know my family history to understand the fullness of this. But she calls my daddy up and she says, "You need to get control of your daughter." Now, this happened right before I made a trip over here to visit. So again, it was pulling teeth from him. I says, "Did some bitch call you up and say some shit?" I didn't know what the hell she had said. He finally, my sister gave me daddy's phone and she had messaged him through Messenger. And that's how I found out. She said that your daughter's trying to fuck my husband.
Mm.
I clowned that bitch so hard. I made video after video. How long do you think your husband's dick is? 3,000 miles? What? I mean, his dick don't reach that far. My daddy, I found out, literally laughed at her because dude was a white guy.
Mm.
He didn't mean
Wow.
to, and he asked for her forgiveness, and he apologized to her. He says, "But my daughter don't do white guys. Are you sure you got the right person?" She was pissed. She was livid when my daddy told her that. And he wasn't trying to be ugly, but he just thought maybe this person just got the wrong person.
Right.
That's what
Mistaken
I'm saying.
identity.
People have when they can't hurt me, they kept going after my family. They did whatever. Now, with both my parents deceased, as much as I miss my daddy, there's nothing anybody can do to me within my family that can hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they go after one of my kids, I'm going to sit back and eat popcorn and take pity on them. Baby daddy could tell you, my daughters is mean. The devil's scared of two of my daughters. I'm going to tell you that right now. They got a free pass to heaven because the devil's not going to let them into hell. I'm telling you. They will. If they cool with you, they'll give you anything. They'll go kill somebody for you. But if you do something to them or one of theirs, it's over.
There you go.
Over.
That's that
my
loyalty.
old child graduated high school, and 2 months later, she had gone to Houston, and something bad happened. Whatever, got accused of something while she was being sexually assaulted. They tried to turn the table and say that, oh, that's ex-girlfriend or whatever. And she didn't even know the guy. She gets arrested, and she took on 4 of Houston's finest and won after she beat the shit out of all 4 of them.
That's what's up. That's a warrior for sure.
I'm just saying, my kids ain't normal.
They
They're
elite.
beautiful. The men fall in love with my kids. William, you've seen pictures of all my kids. The men fall in love with my daughters because they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Don't poke them wrong. And my youngest, she's not mean, but I promise you, if you make that girl cry, you're going to have the whole family. You're going to have the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, the great uncle, anybody's coming after you for that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sweetheart of the entire fucking family. And that's the one that old girl said, you're willing to risk Anna Maria's safety for your daughter, your crackhead daughter that's been locked up in prison. She was just saying all kinds of shit. My daddy says, I'm going to pray for you. And then he finally told her, he says, you know, he starts quoting her Bible scripture, something about the one that where God says to let God handle your adversaries. Oh my God, I think that bitch bit her own tongue off. She was so mad. She didn't get the response that they were expecting.
See, that's right. The sword of the spirit, which is the word of God. That's their weapon right there. Can't compete with that.
She thought that my daddy was gonna bend and fold. She really thought that he was a minister with the congregation. She was threatening his congregation to find out that I'd been locked up. Bitch, I'll give you the paperwork. I'll give you the photo of me and my old man when he come to visit me in the prison, and I'm wearing my white. Fuck. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anybody knowing the life that I've lived. I've never hid it.
Right.
Never have. But because of my kids, I do know the legal system. Good God Almighty. I had to learn the legal system to keep their ass from getting more time than I had.
Speaking of that, have you was that corrected with the college thing that we talked about behind the scenes? Has that been corrected yet?
My channel?
No. Remember the person that they assigned you to for college?
Oh no. That person don't work there no more. If they gave me a new one, I don't know about it. Tomorrow I have to go take a 3-hour exam to see if I have all my marbles still. The exam is at 11. I got to be there at 10:45, and it's 3
What is it,
hours.
like a placement test or something?
Yeah, that's what they called it.
Right. Well, I will be praying for you.
The bitch, they gave me an IQ test and said I had 143. Does that count? Shit. I don't want to sit through no damn 3-hour test.
I mean, you got to do multiple things though. It's like math, like reading, English, shit like that. Like it's just a placement test. So
I know what it is. It's just that at this stage in my life, at this age in my life, William, if I'm not interested in what that piece of paper or that whatever it's on the computer, whatever it is that they're gonna be telling me to read, and especially right now that I'm in this I don't give a fuck attitude, I might just be speaking out to the test and saying, who the fuck cares? Let me tell y'all right now, you are never gonna use algebra or geometry. You might use a little geometry when you grow up in life, but all this other trigonometry, you're never gonna use it. And you got the computer, it's gonna give you all the fucking answers anyway.
Hey, but you got to take that test because let's say you don't do well with geometry or with algebra, then you got to go down to a prerequisite class and you got to take geometry to even get you a requisite class to get you your credit.
I'm not going to make a high score on purpose because I don't care. Because it said, my daughter done told me because she's already taken this test and she's taking her nursing degree now. But she went through it when she was gonna be a vet. She changed up her whole thing. Okay. She said, go to this math teacher because he teaches like elementary level math. And I'm like, let me find out. My A student just fucking took all the easy college classes after she aced all the way through regular school. And she was like, I don't need it. I said, yeah, you do. Well, okay, well, I still got the college level of elementary math. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
And another thing, there are a lot of very smart and intelligent people, but these same people do not test well for some reason. So they A on a roll, but then when they do the testing, it goes, their grade go down. They don't do well.
Well,
and so
I never had a problem with it. It's just that, like I said, like now, I'm gonna give you my YouTube example. People hit me up and they say, do this story, do that story. I'll go look at it. And if I'm not interested in it, I can't make good content out of it because I'm not interested in that story. That story does not connect to me in any type of way to where I feel like I can make good content out of it. And then people get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, you got to be organic, and that's some of the best content you can make on YouTube when it's organic and it's real, and not just doing something just to get your hours up or to get more subscribers and to make money. Because you can tell through that content. For instance, like CeCe Winans, she's one of my favorite singers. She's not the number one, but one of them. But I could tell, like the songs that she sings now, she didn't write them, even though she sings them. But I could tell the difference from her writing versus somebody else writing because how she sings it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, kudos. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down and start back laughing. And I actually gotta get up around about 6 something because I have to go get an epidural in my cervical. Like I told you, I got the
girls.
yeah, I have the because I have the a herniated disc in my cervical and a pinched nerve, and on my thoracic and lumbar pinched nerves, and one of them is protruding, the other one is bulging. They haven't fully herniated, so
Damn.
I'm afraid.
I'm a warrior.
Girl, because I'm gonna tell you,
Listen.
I got scoliosis and everything they want to do for me, they can't do for me because the way that it is. And I found out today when I went to that damn festival, you know, they have one of the health tents, whatever, come get your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I just smoked a cigarette. They took my blood pressure. It was 111/66. I guess if I wouldn't have
Jesus.
smoked that cigarette, I would have been dead. Okay. They did my height. Mind you, when I moved to Florida, I was 5 foot 2.5 inches. Today, I was 5 foot 1.25 inches. I've lost a quarter inch each year because of my scoliosis.
Yeah,
But I'm not crooked. That's it. I'm not crooked. I'm going down, and it's like it looks like I've gained weight, but my weight is exactly still the same as when I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm shrinking in a straight line.
And actually, I have scoliosis. I have DDD, which is disc degenerative disease, and then I also have the RA, the OA, which is two different lupuses, facet arthritis, lupus as well. So it's a lot.
I know lupus is bad. Yeah.
When I tell you, I'm always in pain, just a matter of how much, but I push. So,
That's
but
all
yeah,
you-
but that's how I got really entrenched in YouTube 2018 when after I had my second neck surgery in May, right before Zach TV was taken out of here because he was taken out later that
I
month.
used to talk to Zach before he got killed,
Mhm.
and on Facebook, and that's how I knew Zach didn't really know that much about the Kanika Jenkins case, and a lot of people thought that he knew way more than he did. He didn't even understand what a FOIA request was. So he was like tripping out. Why does this lady, Shanice, get to have the footage before her family even gets to have the footage? Well, Shanice did a fucking FOIA request and got it. You know, that she paid the $50 for the external hard drive and she got it. You know, and I had to break all this down for him. When he finally released the kids' interviews and stuff like that, okay, if you caught I want to say like the intro to the interviews, because he took it down, but some of us got a copy of it before he took it down, because I learned to be trigger happy on downloading stuff because people be taking shit down quick.
Most certainly.
And he was there clowning, and it was T.Y. Rowland was behind the cameras on both interviews, and that's who Zach was talking to during the interview. During Irene's interview, he was talking to T.Y. and he was talking to Irene's mama and Irene's sister. During Patrick and Dorian's interview, he was talking to T.Y. And see, I name these people faster by their government names because that's how I learned them. Guys were easy. I just went straight to Cook County and I could find them no problem because they all been locked up before.
And honestly, Lord, I don't know if you remember, no, you probably do know this. That's where Kanika Jenkins came from. It was Zach TV because she was really Kanika Martin, but then after he started talking,
No. She was never Kanika Martin. She was never Kanika Martin. That was just an extra profile she used on Facebook.
Because her mom last name is Mark and her dad is Jenkins.
Her mama and her father's never been married.
True, but she took, okay, that's true. That's absolutely
She
true.
only used Kenny and Kanika both are Jenkins. Leonora is a Harris.
Right.
When Teresa had those 3 kids, she gave each one of the kids the father's last name
Last name.
and named them after the father's first name in similarity. Leonora's dad's name is Leonard Harris. Kenny and Kanika's dad is Kenneth Jenkins.
Got it.
Teresa is a Martin. And when Kanika made a backup Facebook page, she had like 5 of them. She had Anna Girl Nini. She had one that had just a bunch of freaking letters all over it. Things like that. But one of them was the Kanika Martin. But that was just I've got, good God, I got Downtown Julie Brown as one of my backup Facebook profiles. That don't mean
Mhm.
that's my real name.
Right. See, I just learned something new tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I not to toot my own horn, but I want somebody else to teach me something about Kanika that I didn't know, because I've yet to run into a person to teach me something I didn't know about Kanika.
And a lot of blog YouTubers, as you know already, in Chicago and surrounding, they really didn't touch her case. Really on like that. The only real person was Zach TV. I think maybe one other, but other than that, they didn't want no parts of it.
Well, because they originally, a lot of the street guys just assumed that it was some street shit happening, and it wasn't. I don't want to get into a debate about it, because all of a sudden I have 500 people in this thing arguing with me. The people that attended the party didn't do anything to end her life. The hotel didn't do anything to end her life. However, I can say this: the hotel didn't do anything to help find her, to preserve her life either. They never looked for her. There's nothing on footage where they ever actually looked for her. Except for at the very end, when the assistant food and beverage manager made a beeline straight for the cooler freezer. So how did he know she was in there? He didn't turn his head looking anyway like he's looking around for her like he said he was. He came in to the other door because the plywood doors were locked from the inside. How did they get locked from the inside? Oh, I know, because y'all fucking put Kanika in there after y'all found her dead somewhere else.
Right, as a cover up.
Well,
after the fact.
It was the lesser of the 2 evils. They were going to get sued either way, and people die in hotels all the fucking time.
True.
And they have insurance, so the insurance is going to cover it, but you don't want your rates to skyrocket. You don't want the CEO to
Bad
come down and
press.
get on your ass and all that. So they took the lesser of the 2 evils. That, hey, let's take this dead person, because she had been on footage. She had been walking around that area. So let's just put her back in that area, because that's an unused portion of the hotel at this time, and it's going to lessen our liability. Because
Mhm.
if you read the lawsuit correctly, she was being sued. Teresa was suing them for $250 million, not $50 million. It was $50 million on 5 different entities. That's $250 million. She only got $10 million, and then she had to split that with Leonora and Kenny.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Like I said, I wish somebody else. Baby daddy, come teach me something about Kanika.
Yeah, come on up here, Blake. But that's one thing I love learning. And
Me and him had some long night arguments over Kanika. He still don't like the security guard. Oh, don't like him. According to the donkey of the day over in Chicago, Francis Cave is my son-in-law, and these people have made up so many stories. He's supposed to be my son-in-law, the security guard. Bitch, he's Filipino. Are you kidding me? Come on.
All right, boss Blake. So
Let
let's
me
take the
stop,
chicken out the
because I'll
grill.
start clowning everybody on this fucking thing right now.
No, it's cool. Remember, you gotta get your hours up
Chicken off the
anyway.
grill. No, the chicken's in the pot, baby daddy. Look, you know what you need to do? You need to go out there and make me another video clip, because YouTube done took my StreamYard under the Chloe, and y'all don't know it. Baby daddy done one of these nights that we had our late night little shenanigans. At 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, baby daddy had a little bit to drink, and he's betting me whether or not he could do a backflip.
Mm.
And I'm telling him, your drunk ass can't do shit. He goes outside, sets up his cell phone, and starts recording. That man did. He took his glasses off, set them down. That man did a backflip. I thought he was gonna knock him. He's mind you, if y'all don't know, he's like 6'3", 6'6". He's a very tall man. In the dark, half tipsy, did a backflip without putting his hands on the ground. This was a whole pow. Them dreads come whipping around. I thought they were gonna knock him out. I love my baby daddy. I didn't mean to yell at you, baby daddy. I do love you. If neither one of us gets married in the next 15, 20 years, we're gonna have to hook up. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. My daughter said the same thing to some guy. I think she's almost close to that age. We're gonna get married to that guy. And I like that guy. All right, Kimberly. I appreciate you hopping up here.
I just put something in the back of the chat for you to read real quick. I mean, it's just for you, but I don't want to put it in the main so everybody could see it. I could be wrong,
I've
but
had several people tell me that, but I don't even know if it's true whether or not he's really oh, look at my baby daddy. Hold the brake. Pump the brake. Pump the brakes, my baby daddy. Take yourself off of mute, baby daddy.
all right, okay.
Do me a backflip. Do me a backflip.
All right, Kimberly.
Huh?
He said, all right. William said, all right.
It's all right, Kimberly.
Got it.
Baby daddy, do me another backflip. I need a video clip.
No, I ain't doing no more flips. No,
I know I got a copy of it somewhere on my computer. It was just so much easier to always find it up here in StreamYard.
Where baby daddy from?
Georgia.
I'm
Georgia?
From his mama.
I'm from Ahmaud, Aubrey, Georgia.
Yes,
I'm from
Ahmaud
Georgia
Arbery
as well.
is his neighbor.
I fuck
Did
with
you hear me,
Georgia.
Blake?
Nah, he was my neighbor. That's why I call it that. You know, so he used to live right down the street from me.
But
You remember
I'm
Ahmaud
from
Arbery? The one that got chased down when he was jogging through the neighborhood by the white guys in the pickup truck and they killed him?
yes, that happened in Waycross, wasn't it? No. It wasn't in Waycross.
That,
Was it?
that was down the
Brunswick.
street from
That's
Baby
right.
Daddy. He
Right,
lived down the
Brunswick.
street from Baby Daddy.
Do they still have that water park? I'm sure they do in Brunswick, Blake.
Some ways.
I couldn't remember the name of it. It's been so long.
In
But it's
some
a
ways. It's
some
on
ways.
Jacob,
Okay.
on Jacob Island.
They still got that train
Exactly.
track down the street from
That's
your
right,
house?
Jefferson Island. Yep. Because I'm actually from Georgia too. I was born in Cordele, but I was raised in Pineview, which is Wilcox County. And then some other stuff, but that's gonna be in my book. But yes, I'm a Georgia peach myself.
Born from Cordell, old country ass Cordell.
Listen, but listen to what I lived though, Blake. It was Pineview, which is even smaller, like literally caution, like literally our home is on one side, you got the street, and then you got the watermelon field. I could literally walk from my home, not even a minute, to the watermelon field.
Damn.
And watermelon is my favorite fruit, and Cordele is the world's capital for watermelons.
Okay. All right. You taught me something.
Yep.
I'm over
So
here
what-
having flashbacks.
Oh wow.
He's a country ass.
Remember the night that you was talking and you was going to go up to the convenience store and the train was coming and you jumped out and you
What?
You were talking about jumping out because you didn't want to. Oh no, the train had stopped on the tracks.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what it was. When you were coming back, that's what I'm having. See, I started talking about Clark Avenue a while ago, and I've just been having flashbacks ever since then, and everybody done left the chat. I was
You can't think straight.
I love me some Clark Avenue. Baby Daddy hooked me up with some Clark Avenue.
Yeah, Clark, cool dude, man.
He's a good man. He been married now, what, 3 years, 4 years? Maybe 4 years. Yeah, time's been flying.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get married.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
Since I've been doing this non-Kanika Jenkins content, I have had so much less issues. It doesn't stress me out. time flies by.
Now that man and wife don't want him on YouTube. That's why.
There was.
Think about the last time you seen Clark on YouTube. After he got married.
Yeah. Well, we've talked a few times in the DM, but I can say the last time we had one of our little powwows, we was all still married.
Yeah. That shit right there.
He wasn't married yet, but you and I still were.
Loyalty,
they didn't like them
girl.
late night powwows, did they?
Spare me the memories, please.
We all going to hell together tonight.
But what I will say to you, Blake, is I did like that one time. I'm not sure if we have done it more than once, but where different people from YouTube, I think they went to Brunswick, Georgia, right? It was like a meetup.
You talking about NFAC?
I don't know what it was called, but different people that you were cool with that was following your channel, they went to Georgia to meet up, right? Or did you host them or something like that?
That was for what's his name, right?
No, I don't know what you talking about, Kim.
There was it's been some years ago where maybe they was from Georgia, I don't know, but it was different people. I thought they came from different parts of the United States to come hang out.
What was that? What was that thing that y'all did with the what's his name? I'm just drawing a whole blank now. The one that you were advocating for, that they locked them up.
That's what I said, NFAC.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about Grandmaster Jay.
Yeah, Grandmaster Jay. There we go. They all met up for that, but that wasn't something that they weren't
They came down here for a Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh, okay. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense.
They all hooked up with that.
Yeah, they railroaded a homie for nothing. But that's another story.
Right. Loyalty, have you reached out to AK for him to? I don't know why he didn't. Well, maybe he did do it. I probably didn't hear it, where he, could have acknowledged you and to tell the chat. Did he do that?
I never heard him.
Okay, because I'm in and out. I was in and
stayed
out.
away from that live because at the end he was actually supposed to go over a document that he had me send him that was with the OTF boogie thing,
Right.
and I forgot what happened at the end of his live, and he got off.
He he probably got distracted and forgot, because there were a couple of people, I think they came on the live or something. I think.
He ain't forget. He ain't forget.
Oh, okay, William.
Well,
Hey, these big channels.
No, one night somebody popped over at his house, so he had to end his live real quick. But something happened another night where YouTube just cut him off. And then last night, I forgot what the hell happened. If it was just because he had already been on for like 4 hours or something like that.
I know he said somebody was at the door knocking too. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then he come back to the screen and he was like, "I got to go. Sorry about that."
Got
He
it.
hung up on everybody. Yeah. He had a smile.
Keep it a buck though. Keep it a buck though. These big channels, when it comes to shit like this, they don't want to see the next motherfucker come back up. They're like, "Oh damn, they're down right now." Like, all right, like leave them there.
But the most ironic thing is this.
He did get Poetic Flacco to reach out to me, and I don't, we don't know each other. There was no reason why he would have ever reached out to me. AK did get him to reach out to me. Like I said, 16 Shot him reached out to me earlier this evening. But that's why I made that video, because 16's right. It's gonna take other people reaching out to Team YouTube to get their attention, because I'm obviously not big enough for them to take it.
Yeah, but I mean, what does it matter to them reaching out? They gotta, promote some shit. It just can't be you straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you mean? Am I straight?
Now,
Like, nah.
I will say this. I don't know if I'm gonna get my channel back, but between now and then, I do need people to be promoting my new channel And I'm trying to be nice, baby daddy. Don't tell me I'm yelling because I'm not yelling. But just like I said in my video, I have helped out so many people. Anything, even people that I didn't care for, when they asked me for something, I gave it to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's me asking too much. Like I said, I don't even have a community wall yet. So me asking for y'all to post my channel on y'all's community walls is not asking too much.
Right. Well, I'm
These
gonna
bigger
definitely
channels
do that.
to mention me and say, hey, y'all go back and subscribe. Her channel got hacked. Need y'all over there. It's
You see mine.
y'all got 250,000 subscribers. Some of them's got 500,000 subscribers.
Wait a minute.
Some
Have
of
you
them
reached
got
out to Shetty Nash?
I tagged him.
Okay, but I'm gonna definitely
He
'cause
hasn't
I always
responded to
share your
me.
stuff, but I will do it.
He hasn't responded to me since February 21st.
Uh-oh. Well, I already know what that's about.
I don't.
I think.
Well,
I think
I do, but it's childish, so
it's crazy.
I'm leaving
But
it alone because
but the
I'm
other
not
thing I
supposed
was
to say men get in their emotions because then they really get upset at me. So I'm not going to say
well, they do. But my thing is, whoever you are with your channel, your personality, and the content you do, nobody can stop that or hinder that because that's your own lane. That's your identity. That's you. Everybody's different. You may have similarities, but nobody can take bread from another person just
I
because
just
of their
don't want to
content.
take
Or they
the
shouldn't,
same
rather.
amount of
I'll
time
say
to
they
do it all
shouldn't.
over again. Because I'm going to be
Say it
honest
again.
with you. I said, I don't want to take the same amount of time to do it all over again because I'm going to be honest with you. When Big Dale and I hooked up on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
I had 3,000 subscribers. So in the last like 3 years, I've gotten 9,000 subscribers because he opened that door for me.
Mm-hmm.
He's not here to open that door for me again.
Right.
So
But
for
I will
5
definitely.
years, it took me 5 years just to get 3,000 subscribers. But I will say, at first, I came on strong because right at first, bam, 200 subscribers out of nowhere, quick and in a hurry. And now, what? I looked at it a while ago, it said 30. Let me see what it says right now.
Mm-hmm.
Refresh my page.
Also, chat on the side of
I'm at 38. That's a long way to go.
very long. But I was gonna say to the chat, if you guys the heart, the red heart on the side, keep pushing that because what that does, it help push her channel into the algorithm.
Yep, that's true.
So please do that. So like if you all ever see somebody just hearting a lot of times, at least that's what I do. Maybe other people too, but if you see that, even you, Blake, I'm always doing that just to push it in, and I also try to get other people's attention to push that heart too, to
Yep.
push it forward.
Because I'm gonna
And
be
so
honest with you, a lot of times I don't know what to say. There's nothing for me to say because maybe the content creator is speaking on a topic that either I'm not familiar with or maybe I'm just not really interested in, but I'm still trying to be there to support. So I'll sit there and I'll click the heart button. If they say something funny, I'll click the laughing emoji because every click helps you get more pushed out. It helps you after so many clicks, you actually get an extra view going. Things like that.
that's what's up. So do we need to also reach out to YouTube on your behalf too, or only just share your new channel?
If you got Twitter, you can reach out. Like I said in the little video, you can look at the video and it'll show the email addresses that you need to let YouTube know on that Twitter, Team YouTube. And let them know.
You're in and out.
Because it's this other microphone that I got to use so that way y'all don't have feedback.
Got it. Now, what were you? Can you repeat that again?
On the video that I uploaded, it explains, it shows how to go to the Twitter, which page, what do you call it? At Team YouTube. And it tells you what to say. It tells you to give them my old email and give them the email that they can reach out and DM me. Because they did reach out once last Thursday. And they said it would be, according to Poetic Flacco and AK-47, and 16 shot him. It should have been resolved within a couple of hours. I've not heard back from them since then.
Because I know, even Martell said he lost his channel was about you, but him and his wife, whoever, it took him time, but he got his channel back. Same thing that AK was facing too. So we're gonna help you get your channel back. And it's gonna be bigger and better than before.
I need it. And like I said, it's going to be some lessons learned because it was my fault for opening the email. But at the same time, starting this new channel has shown me, because like I showed y'all at the beginning of this live, I sent out 20-something notifications because YouTube's not going to send the notifications. And I posted it on my Facebook. I can't post it on a wall since I don't have a wall yet. And for the longest time, there was only like 8 people up in here. So that tells me who's paying attention, who's showing up. I know certain people are at work certain hours, and I know they sleep certain hours. So those people I understand. They're not going to wake up just because Cassie said, come here. I get that. Like, one of them is at work right now. They get a break at 3 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's when they'll catch up on my videos. And a lot of times they'll call me while they're on that break. So that's why I know these things. But the other people that I did reach out to, it tells me who gives a damn. Just like William said, the big channels that I've always given content to, that I've always given documentation to, things like that. There's been some big channels that literally we talk on the phone, on the cell phone, the same way me and William talk on the cell phone. And they have not reached out to me yet, even though I sent them a message telling them that I lost my channel. I haven't even gotten a damn, that's fucked up or nothing like that. No response whatsoever.
I didn't even find out through you. I found out through Eddie Kane's video. I was like, what the fuck? And then I went and tried to look for yours. I was like, all right, it's gone.
First thing Eddie Kane said was, what can I do to help? And I didn't say nothing right away because I was thinking to myself, there's nothing. Eddie, what you gonna do? Go beat up YouTube for me? But after we talked back and forth a little while, it was several hours. I thought about it and I was like, can you put something on your channel letting people know? Because at that point, I think I had already found out through Ed. And like I said, shout out to Ed for catching the screenshot of the guy that went live on my channel doing the crypto scam or whatever, which is what caused the channel to be taken down by YouTube, But boss, I showed you when I started this live, before I started the live, StreamYard's got my original black and yellow profile picture up there. It's got loyalty and betrayal on here. And that they never asked me to take that encrypted number and go put it on my YouTube channel, which is what we're supposed to have to do so that they can stream whatever the fuck you call it. I forget what you call it because I'm not computer technology savvy like everybody else in the world seems to be.
At least you got rights up to over like your stuff again. You know what I'm saying? Like your profile picture, shit like that. Like ain't nothing like Buddy just hacked your page. He ain't trying to, ruin your whole Google account.
Yes, he did. He got my channel. He got my email. He got my Google Photos. He got my Google Drive. And he got my phone unlocked down to where not even the phone company could unlock it.
Damn, never mind.
All the photos that was on my phone that didn't, because periodically I would take all the stuff and I'd switch it over to my SD card. Even though the phone, I would tell it save automatically to my SD card, it still saved a bunch of stuff on my phone. So I lost that. And because my dad's phone was logged in under my YouTube phone profile, my dad's phone got factory reset. So everything that my dad ever had on his phone is gone. And I can't get none of that back.
That's crazy.
My question to you, Loyalty, is like you were saying that YouTube is not sending notifications. Why aren't they sending notifications? If you know.
Algorithm, channel too small.
Baby daddy says they're insurgent. It's they'll give you the excuse that, we have, and I get it. It is true. Depending on what time of the day and what day of the week, whatever, they might, depending like right now, how many people are actually live right now, whatever. They'll never admit to it, but they do cater to the bigger channels, things like that. They just do.
I understand that, but YouTube should, as a company, they should strengthen their systems where content creators not so easily vulnerable to be hacked.
Well, that would be Google because Google owns YouTube, and I was hacked through Google.
And I found out
because
I
my
found.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you can go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say because my most recent email from YouTube was we're having a hard time monetizing channels at the moment. I'm thinking to myself like, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I don't really give a fuck about being monetized. And you can ask Loyalty and Betrayal herself. I don't give a damn if I'm monetized or not because I don't drop content like that. I drop when I want, not when it's, you know what I'm saying? Not like when, you know what I mean? Like I don't overdo shit. I do it when I want to. It's a hobby. It's not a
When you
lifestyle
got
for
something
me.
to say, you turn on the camera and you say it because you got something to say.
Yep, purely opinion based. I don't do
And
1,000% research.
actually, I feel like you should be paid for your time. Yes, because it is entertaining other people. And I learned that preacher sermon from Baby Daddy. But like with me, I have to go pay for documentation.
Yeah.
Pay.
Yeah.
And then now before I started doing the drill scene, mind you, when I was still in the Kanika days, I went through 3 laptops before I was able to save up enough money. God bless Trip. And he showed up on my new channel, made a comment, and said, I subbed to this new channel. Mind you, I haven't seen Baby Daddy. You know how many years it's been we ain't seen Trip. We didn't even know what happened to Trip. He's not interested in the drill scene stuff. But
Wait,
he
Trip
used
who?
to, his name's Trip. He's just a guy in New York that was
Okay.
a cool person that supported me during the Kanika Jenkins days. And he used to donate. He used to be a Straight Drop follower, and then he realized, Straight Drop was trippy, and he started following me. He asked my permission if I minded that he made donations to me every month, and they were pretty decent donations. It took a year of saving those donations that he gave me, and I was able to purchase this computer that I've been using ever since then. But those 3 laptops I went through, I was frying the hard drive with overloading them with content. Again, I didn't understand what I was doing. I was like, put some more information on there, put some more information on there. Now, this computer, I literally have 4 external hard drives plugged up to the computer, and then the computer itself has whatever gigabytes it's got. Because I understand now, learning trial and error. So these things have costed me money through the years. One of my laptops that fried while I was making trips back and forth to Texas. So I literally had to buy a laptop on the road, and I didn't have the money, so I got a Chromebook. That's how I ended up with the Chromebook. And then when I came back, I put it on the back burner because I had the computer, but when I go on the trips, I have to use the laptop. Okay, so I put it on the back burner, but then when I was ready to go make another trip to Texas, I needed a laptop, and doing stuff off of a Chromebook sucked. And so I literally had to go. I shopped around and shopped around and shopped around and shopped around. I finally found one that I could afford. And when I say one that I can afford, I'm talking about under $200, that type of thing.
Right.
But like I said, for 5 years with YouTube that I've been monetized, it's only been like $1,000 a year.
That's
Now
crazy,
you take that and you put it, I spent over $1,000 on Pacer just with the old block case. Getting all that documentation and transcripts, all that. On top of having to buy external hard drives when because these are getting full. That type of thing. They're almost $100 a piece. So I put money into making my content. So I have to make money on my channel, or I
Right.
can't make the type of content that I make. I don't know how to make content like William makes. I don't. I've never got that niche where I can just get on live and just start talking to anybody. Here we go. No problem. You know, it took me the longest time just to be able to go live, even with screen sharing, because it was like I can't hear nobody talk back to me, so it was like weird. I'm hearing a conversation with myself. You know,
I
that
mean,
type
I do. I mean, the videos that I do make, I do watch yours beforehand, so then I have some context to what I'm talking about, and then how I look at things in hindsight, 2020, all the type shit like that. But you know, I got to interrupt this because your whole intro is big name bloggers. You know what I'm saying? Drea O, AK, Woo Out the Bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all you need is one of those motherfuckers just to post on their community page, maybe
Rap
a shout
Lord
out during
Bob.
a trip.
He's got 1 million subscribers. Yeah.
But you know what? But you know what? But you know what?
I tagged all of them in my video description box. I tagged all of them in one
But
of
you
the
know
videos
what?
that I put out today.
Ain't not one of them motherfuckers gonna do it, because you know what, that without a show that they need loyalty and betrayal. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to admit that shit. So you just got you got
Well,
to drop.
I don't take it that them posting me is gonna say that they need me, but I will take it this: if I don't get back where I was, y'all gonna see a lot of fake news on
I'm
social
about to
media.
say your ass is tweaking if you don't think YouTube don't
And-
need you. So if these motherfuckers don't want to be the ones to admit it, then all right, then everybody just let's just play dumb then.
But let's look at the downside of it. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna
They
be out
gotta-
here
they-
telling everybody that y'all are believing a fake ass story? Nobody will be out here telling you you're believing a fake ass story.
Downside of it, there will be no paperwork
More
no
money,
more.
so they'll be more happy because they're making more money putting out fake stories. So a lot of them, like Martell, will be happy I'm gone.
Bless you. But
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. The whole thing is, if you cool with somebody, there's nothing wrong or shouldn't be any problem with voicing on your live or in an upload or even on community wall, as you stated, to go follow you. And even like the videos that I watch, a lot that I watch, I go on my channel and I post it and I let them know, check them out, go follow, sub, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm nowhere near bigger than you, but it's like you get more than when you're units when there's unity. Just like AKEP helped out a lot of people and built their channels. So
Because like
and he
Eddie,
makes
like I said, Eddie made that video for me, and that meant a lot to me. But at the same time, I know it meant a lot to Eddie when the first time when I showed up on his channel, because he had been coming over here and he was in my chat and support me and stuff. And I was like, let me go look at his content. I finally had time to sit down and look at his content. And he needed, I think it was 11 subscribers to hit his 1,000. I pulled out my daddy's profile, my granddaughter's profile. I pulled out every profile that I had access to. And then I hit him back up and I says, you over 1,000.
That's what's up.
Now,
That's how it's supposed
whether or not he got monetized right away, I don't know, because like I said, I was eligible for 3 years before YouTube ever approved it. But that's what I could do. I can do this. It doesn't cost me anything but a few minutes to switch profiles and go subscribe. Switch profiles and go subscribe. Switch profiles and go subscribe. That's what I did. There's a lot of times, Baby Daddy over here, there's topics that he speaks on, or music artists that he speaks on. Either I don't know them or I don't give a fuck about them or whatever. But I'll tell them straight up, I'm sliding through, giving a like and support to help, support the goddamn channel, because that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what caused.
Hey, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, loyalty.
Stop speaking to me, because I did that over on Eddie Kane's channel and he didn't like Eddie Kane's video.
Hey, let me ask you this: everything from your old channel, um, do you have access to repost, or is it once it's up, it's like copyrighted?
It's not up though.
I know, but
What
it's
I
still
don't have
attached to a
access to
channel.
is going to be my most of my live because those are not recorded. Some of them I downloaded just for references where I could pick pieces off of it, but I don't have access to them because they're not existing at this point. But as far as my videos go, yes. But let me explain to you. I have thousands of folders since I've started even just speaking on the drill scene. I was looking at them earlier today before I took off and left the house. And it's like, damn, how far back? I was looking for one specific video because I was going to repost it. Like, here's a perfect example. Big A, my Big A video. It would probably take me a close to a week to find them in those folders because I don't know exactly what the date was when I uploaded them. So I don't know how far back I got to look to find it so that I can repost.
Yeah, I feel you there. I was just gonna say you need to drop some videos that are gonna drop that were the main attractions to your channel, like that OD video. What's
I've
some
got
other?
all that still, but at the same time, you know, I mean, at the same time, I think about it. Who's going to be looking? Now, my OD videos, yes, those are still getting a lot of traction, but a lot of the other stuff wasn't.
Stefan Mac. Those are the videos that I'd be reposting again.
That's a good idea.
They're breaking news.
They're not breaking, but they're not up on the internet no more. I mean, they are, but and a lot of them do got the loyalty and betrayal tag. Besides a few of them, you know what I'm talking about. But if you get them back up, you know, it just draws attraction to your channel again when motherfuckers type your name in.
And that's what I'm going to be working on, but it's going to be a lot of fucking work.
And make sure you leave cliffhangers too. But also, my question to you, like with your memberships, do YouTube allow you to take all of that, or do they take a portion of that as well?
YouTube gets half.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I know they do that with the super chats and all, but
YouTube
dang.
gets half of the super chat, super stickers. Well, it's like 40%, 40 something percent, whatever.
40-60 or 60-40, yeah.
Not even like that. It's more than that. Like somebody dropped a $20 super chat, and it said my portion was $9.50 something cents.
So it sounds like 55% they get, and you keep 45. Is what that sounds like.
Yeah, because they tax me on the full $20.
Of course.
They deduct that, and then they take their percentage of whatever's left.
So greedy, man.
Yeah. And that's why I always tell everybody, I appreciate it. And there's some people like William who doesn't have another way of supporting me financially because the way his life is set up, he doesn't have the PayPal, the Cash App, stuff like that. Okay. He doesn't want it. And I don't blame him. I understand.
Right.
So that's his only way of doing it. Okay. He understands that YouTube, he's paying YouTube. He understands the whole thing. And I feel like I'm obligated to tell the people that way they know. But if you don't have a way of doing things like with Cash App or PayPal or whatever, Patreon takes, like I said, it only takes like 18% of the $5 that it costs you to become a member on Patreon. And then they have an option, like there's been a few people that want to donate more than just the $5 a month. So they'll set that amount, like $10 or whatever. And so they do that. And that's their donation to me, basically. And to me, if you're comparing Patreon to YouTube, it's a better deal over there But a lot of people can't afford, they're on a fixed income, so they can't afford memberships to anything. And so I never wanted to make my content where it was
Way
going to be
driven.
locked away from people that can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why I would always still put it on YouTube. And on my Patreon, I would put stuff that I could not post on YouTube, like the T Roy stuff. I can't post that on YouTube. I'll get my channel taken down because the footage from the T Roy, it shows him crawling on the floor, hiding behind the counter. They pull him back out. They laid him on the floor. You see the big old blood spot on his chest. They, when the cops come in, they get there before the EMTs. So the cops, they didn't have a chest patch what they put on there, you know, when you get a chest wound so that they could do CPR and the blood's not pumping out.
Yeah.
So they ran back to the shop and got saran wrap from the butcher. He comes back up. They're trying to make a patch out of the saran wrap. You see all that. I can't put that on YouTube. So I put it over there on my Patreon.
You got to turn it gray so then you don't. So then if the blood ain't showing. You know how that shit goes. YouTube don't. They have a strict blood policy.
It's not, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. To me, that's how I started my Patreon. It took me 2.5 years of requesting that footage of T Roy and getting turned down by CPD before they finally gave it to me. So when they gave it to me and I saw how much it was and how much people had posted, all they posted was just TB and Get Right walking in and then running back out, shooting them and walking back out because you really can't see them when they actually shoot them. That's all anybody's ever shown. But for anybody to have that, they got the full footage like I got the full footage. They just never posted it anywhere. And it was, I got 1, 2, 3 or 4 cameras views different. And then because I've got a computer, you know how in the businesses, they'll have a screen that shows all their different camera views. One of the cameras has that screen showing on there. So I was able to zoom in and show all the screens recording at the same time. So I'm literally able to zoom in and see the damn turkey bacon that he was trying to purchase when he first came in. I'm literally able to see dude that he was with that was helping him charge his phone up. All of this. He was walking around the store happy-go-lucky, back and forth up and down the aisles before TB and them came in. All of this was his last moments of life, and he was happy-go-lucky at that moment. And then right before they go in to shoot him, you can see Get Right stops. And Big Dale laughed his ass off about this when I told him about it. Bless his heart. I says, and I recorded the little clip and I sent it to him. He, you know, that big belly mate, you know, the way he laughed. Get Right puts his foot up on a fire hydrant or something, and he tightens up his Timberland boots because they were not laced up and tied. He tightens them up and ties both of them before they go in there to shoot. Because when they came out, TB came running towards the cameras. Get Right ran across the train tracks and then came running towards the cameras. Now, what people don't know, because I talked to Big Dale says those two guys ran all the way back to 63rd.
Oh, wow.
When they ran back over there, by that time, word had already gotten back to Big Dale that T Roy.
Yeah, I remember Big Dale saying this. Yeah.
Since he was working at the church over there in Oblak. So he had already gotten word that T Roy had been shot. So Big Dale left the church and he went back into the hood. He ends up running into TB and Get Right. He says, Get Right took off and went to somebody's house. And so TB's right there. They're both out of breath, sweating and everything. Big Dale says, did y'all shoot that boy? And he said, TB looked him straight in the face and lied to him. Because up until I got that footage, Dale still believed TB. He had never seen the video clips that everybody showed. He never watched it. And he says, did TB really shoot that boy? I said, yes, he did. And he almost started crying. Wow. That's the kind of content I can put out that nobody else can. That I've had those conversations. And when people like Christina or whoever hears me speaking on this, they take it back to their channel and try to act like it was their conversation they had with Big Dale.
If motherfuckers ain't shouting you out, you got to redrop that shit. Point blank. Point blank.
Big Dale,
Play no more games.
he opened that door for my channel, and it exploded. It exploded.
Wow.
I don't know what's gonna take for it to happen.
One or two things: either a big shout out, which everybody on your intro should be doing. If not, you see how they feel about you. If not, you got to keep dropping because only you
What
can
happened
do
with
what
Big
you do.
Dale? I don't know if y'all remember this or not. Because William, you were the one that was telling me to actually go get with Big Dale. I said, I don't know that, man. Okay. I finally went over there, and William knows this story. I went over there. He was live. I had not commented in his chat, so he didn't know I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had himself and 5 other people up on the panel. So there were 6 little photos up there, right? Now, they didn't have the names on it like ours have the names on them right now. So I didn't know who these people were. 10 to 15 minutes after me being there, somebody says, hey, do you know Loyalty and Betrayal's channel? And Big Dale, at that time, he would always call me Love and Betrayal.
Mm.
And he says, yeah, he says, I checked out her content. And then the first person comes back and he says, that girl is thorough. It was that types of conversation that they were having on their platform about me without them even knowing I was sitting there listening. That's what opened up the doors. And I thought with AK doing that, as much as he's done it the past several months,
Yeah.
that people would come over to the new channel and subscribe, but they haven't. And I
You
don't know
ain't-
because he hasn't re-mentioned it since I started the channel. But like I said, I ain't even got 30 subscribers still.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do my
ain't
part.
wrong. AK, he go ahead.
I would say I'm gonna do my part, and I just wish others will reach back because, like you said, there are certain things that you can talk about that they can't loyalty, no matter what the subscriber numbers are. And that's the crazy thing that people got to understand. There's so much money for everybody. Literally, everybody can be multimillionaires and still be more money left. But they got that what is it called? Crabs in a bucket
Crabs in a
mentality.
bucket. Yep.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yep. Because I mean, somebody asked, I forgot who was doing the interview, but somebody asked Trap Lord Ross how much money he's made off of YouTube. And he would not give them a direct answer, but he said it was in the millions. Now
I
you think
believe it.
about that. I know I've seen from the police cam footage when they went to DJ Academic's house because his dogs got loose in the neighborhood or whatever. So somebody got that footage, that body cam footage, and they put it out on YouTube. I seen the big ass fucking piece of property and house that he owned. He got that off of the war in Chirac. It was
AK
surprising.
got drunk one night because someone was calling him broke for begging, and he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna entertain you for calling me for saying I'm begging. He's like, but I'm gonna show you something. This nigga pulled up. I remember exactly. It was like the week of it was January 7th to January 14th. He pulled up that one. I think it was last year. He pulled up because this was alive. He pulled up that month's work because he went to his YouTube studios. That motherfucker made 10 bands that 1 month or that 1 week. I was like, damn.
Yep.
Oh, he posted something
two
on Instagram.
Novembers ago. 2 Novembers ago, when he and I had just kind of started first talking, cool with each other, he did similar. It was in November, but it was I think we were on the 5th of the month, but YouTube Studios runs 2 days, 48 hours behind. So it was really technically only the first 3 days of November. And he had hit right at $10,000, and I hit him in his DMs, and this is when I was still blocked from his channel. He couldn't figure out how to unblock me until I told him to hit the 3 dots, and he was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." Anyway, but I hit him in his DM, and I showed him a screenshot. I says, in the lifetime of my channel, I still had not hit $10,000, and you made that in 3 days. You know what his response to me was? He says, "That shit's fucked up." He says, "But I can tell you this. Your money that you've made is clean money, and my money has been dirty money because I've earned my money through bullshit." And I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a fuck how you got it. I want it.
I want it, right?
I don't give a fuck how you got facts, you A-Rod.
That man made in 3 days more than I had made in the lifetime of my channel.
Yeah, he
Two
posted
Novembers
something
ago.
he posted something on Instagram with basically saying he made almost between I think it was cash apps and donations from super chats and all, not the actual thing, if I'm not mistaken. So he's definitely making it, but
Oh yeah. AK, he's
I
got
had
it made.
deleted my Instagram, and but I started again. This time I can't unblocked or something. I don't know what it is, because I will communicate with him through the DM, but I'm gonna have to say something to see what he can do, because we definitely gotta get you pushed back and gotta get your channel back. Gotta get you
Well,
an
look,
algorithm.
it took baby daddy so many times of teaching me how to use Canva. He tried to teach me OSB. He gave up. I don't understand some of these things. So, like
I
AK,
gave up on Canva.
and 16 and some of the other, they're over there on Discord and those other platforms, and they're making money over there as well. Anytime that you see where all those comments are on the screen like that, that's a lot of times, or should I say a lot of times, that's coming from their Discord or whatever. So they're making money over there. I would love to get my brain wrapped around how to do all that stuff, so it would give me other avenues to making money. But I'm back over here at step 1 again.
Don't even trip. Don't even trip. I'm
Rules
telling you, just
Royale.
drop.
It took Royale literally on the phone with me at least a half a dozen times. I had to give her my phone number, call me, and she's walking me through how the fuck to use Chat GPT. I finally got it now. I'm still irritated with it because it don't want to make some of the stuff I want it to make. It'll tell me we can't do that because of legal reasons. Bitch, please. Or
Yeah,
now
Royale's channel too, and because her subscription's crazy, but I do get it though, because her channel's based on positivity, and motherfuckers, they love to hear some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean?
that one of those
like
couple
I-
stories that she put out is based off of me and my ex-husband.
That's what's up.
We had conversations over a period of time, and she took notes, asked my permission, and she made the content, and she did an excellent job. She really did.
That's what's up.
She has 4 couples that she did stories on, and me and my ex is one of them. And some of the videos that she did where she's speaking in his place were not things that I ever said to her, but it was stuff that she came up with. And it really made me think, like, damn, I never thought about it from the guy's side being that way. And so it's made me, and I'll give you an example, like he said, if the husband sees the wife going through the routine every day, doing everything, he doesn't stop to think, is she okay? Because she seems happy. And if we don't speak up and tell them, and just different things like that. So it's opened my eyes up. now it's a little late in life, but still, it's helped heal a small portion of my heart. I will say that.
That's good. May I ask for help real quick on your channel, Loyalty?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a YouTube channel, but I don't know how to like make it, like design it like your channel and the other channels, like where it's organized, it has a theme and etc. I need help because I do have a YouTube channel, but that's one thing that's stopping me from doing what I'm supposed to do is because it's not like I want it to be, meaning laid out, look nice and etc. It's just my channel because my
What's your
channel
channel name?
right here, Reflections with Kimberly. And what it is, I got to also change the way I typed everything. I did it wrong. I got to get a paragraph on it. I did it as
You
if I
mean
don't
like
have any
you mean like the
explanation.
wallpaper, or what are you referring to?
Everything, just like how you have your channel set up, like the color, the theme, all that. That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
baby daddy actually made me my wallpaper, but my hardest thing for me was it's got to be the right ratio.
I had a graphic designer make my logo.
I can't afford that.
He did.
'Cause
I
like for
didn't pay him, and it's not that I was on some bogus shit. When I was hitting him up to pay him, he didn't. He wasn't answering me, but he was opening my
I
messages.
just say
So
that was the hardest part for me to get to work,
Mhm.
and because baby daddy actually knows what the format has to be because he's more technically savvy with all that bullshit than I am. When he sent me those pics, he says pick which one and that's gonna go great with the dark screen and whatever. And he sent that to me. And by the way, baby daddy, that music you done put on my new intro done got already copyrighted. That's why I changed it. I don't know if I told you that or not. Wherever you get that. But I mean they didn't give me a strike or nothing, but still. That's why I had to change it. But that's really what it is. It's like you go to your settings and I'm sorry, you go to customization in your YouTube studio. There we go, customization. And
check this out. Check this out. Like,
it's
cause
gonna give you to do the background. I mean, your wallpaper thing. It's gonna do your profile picture, and then it'll do like if you want the little watermark square at the bottom, wherever you want it to be at. And basically, like I said, you pick whatever picture it is that you want to be there. The hardest thing is going to be, it kept telling me over and over and over and over. This is before baby daddy had made me any pictures. Even with my old pictures, I had to learn this. It says the ratio will not fit. You got to use this. And I'm like, how the fuck do I keep making a picture smaller? I had to figure out on my computer how I could make a picture smaller to fit the damn thing. So that was the hardest part. But I'd be happy. I mean, you could hit me up in the DMs. You know how to hit me now. So
Yeah,
X-Man.
because the thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say X-Man Rico. He made my first one for me because he was telling me, he's like, man, you need to start a channel. Like, you keep giving me all this information. Like, you start a channel, William. So he had given me like my first two. He gave me my first channel name with the picture to it. Without thinking, I was like, man, like, I had my own vision, and what you see in my thumbnail, because me personally, I feel like a lot of ideas and shit, lingo, all that shit, it comes from Chicago. So I have the CTA route going through America, you know what I'm saying, with the background taped up and shit like that with Chicago skyline. So I put vision into my graphics, and the dude who made my shit, he pushed it right back to me, and I'm just like, man, this was raw as hell. He only charged me $50, but like I said, he never, when I was hitting him up to pay him, he ain't never reached back. So, and then Loyalty, I loop my first couple videos and shit. I've just kind of just been in the algorithm ever since.
William, do you remember what my response to you was the first time you asked me, how much would you charge me to promote my content on your community wall?
I did ask you that.
Do you remember what my response was?
No.
I said, why would I charge you to do something that's free?
You did say that, actually, verbatim.
Because my channel, you all, it's a positive Christian-based channel, and my vision is to basically do like a 5 to 7 or whatever video every morning as a motivation and just to put positivity and get people in their right set of mind on their way to work. But that's the goal, and that's the purpose, because there's so much negativity out here
Yeah.
that there's not enough positive channels, not just positive, but also giving you, because I am a Christian, but giving that kind of content and to help the people, because we all go through so much, and I can, even myself, in the reflection, I like when butterflies, because as you know, butterflies, they start up like worms or whatever it's called, and then there's a stage, and then they turn into this beautiful butterfly. But that's not how they
Yeah.
started. And the
They
reflection
start
is
out
basically
as
the
caterpillars and they go into the
caterpillar.
larvae
There you go.
stage.
Right. But the purpose
I will say
is
this, just for a rule of thumb, what I've learned, now everybody don't practice it, and I get that. I'm not trying to get monetized on Instagram. So I don't post a video so much to Instagram unless I just got something to say that, and I'll put it out there. If I could ever figure out and remember how to post my links to my videos on Instagram, I will do that. But because I don't use my phone that much, I can never remember how to put the little fucking sticker on there. Okay. Facebook. I post my links on my Facebook. Reddit. Yes, William, I know you don't understand all that. Reddit. My highest viewed video was from 2018 to 2019 when Tanisha Hammond got killed. Somebody, and I didn't know this was before I was monetized, but I didn't know this. Somebody had taken my link of that video and posted it on Reddit. And that, to this day, was my highest viewed video on my channel for the lifetime of my channel. So if you want your content to get shared, post the links to your videos from your YouTube channel instead of actually posting the video onto like Facebook or onto Instagram.
Got it. Because
because that'll get people to come to your channel and actually subscribe, to watch it, whatever.
That, and I was always told too,
Every
like,
morning checking that you're going to have a motivational little video for them on their way to work. They'll get in the habit of clicking on that every morning to see what's today motivational word of the day type of thing.
yeah, and I was always told to like have like a easy channel name to find like CTA Media. You know what I'm saying? When Gang Gang was trying to figure out his channel, if you remember Gang Gang, he's just like, I'm gonna go with KSDN TV, Life of Chicago. KSDN TV is just his name type shit. All right, cool. X-Men Rico, boom. You know what I'm saying? Just short, sweet, to the point channel names, and they're a lot easier to find.
Well, Reflections with Kimberly is to me is easy enough, and it's not something that's going to be duplicated that much. Because like right now, you type in Loyalty and Betrayal, and there's about 6, 7, 8 different ones that pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them are mine except for the one right now. Baby Daddy, he's got multiple channels. So I go in there, I type in Boss Man Blade. It won't pop up. Okay. Then I end up typing in something that he does not have anymore. And of course it don't pop up. Then I end up remembering another name, and that was a channel that he was sharing with somebody, and he don't share with that person no more. And then I get in trouble because I'm over there supporting the channel. So, for me, believe it or not, his channel is so hard for me to find without a link. And I don't know if it's just because of the Boss Man or because of the Blake, what it is. But there's a lot of names out there on YouTube that are similar, and YouTube throws all those other ones at me.
Especially if they have more subscribers.
Yeah, that part too. Like AK. I don't call him king. I don't call anybody king.
Hell no.
But I've got to I had to type that in, and why can't I find AK-47? I had all these gun channels popping up or whatever. I had to oh shit, that's right. It's got King AK-47. Then it popped right up. That's the downfall of people remembering who you are. That if it's something like that, that's his name is going to be referenced with a lot of other names that could be something else.
Mhm.
Even with
But
the AK alone, that DJ Academics will pop up.
right, that used to happen. Like in my when I type it, I just have it as AK, and then I spell the word 47 together. But I stopped using the word king a long time ago for sure, and just
But I mean,
AK
to
47.
me, when I typed it in, I used to type in AK and then a 4 and a 7. That didn't work. And then I typed in AK 47, but it wasn't together. That didn't work. Then I put it together. I don't remember if it worked or not, but I had to type in finally, like right now when I started this new channel, I had to type in king for it to pop up. Now, get this. This is another proof that I know YouTube and Google realized that this channel is my channel from the other channel, whatever, because they're suggesting videos that I was subscribed to that has nothing to do with my content, like House of Dragons, Game of Thrones. That there's a couple of channels that make what if type of videos. What if this person did that? Whatever. Since those Game of Thrones has been finished forever, but there's a lot of channels that actually make some really good content, and I like to watch them. I forgot to subscribe to Chicago Scene 88. These are suggested videos on my channel, popping up across my timeline. Why? And this is before I put up any video. So YouTube didn't know what kind of content I was even going to be posting about. That tells me they know who the fuck I am.
But they already had references for you.
Yeah, they're not paying me any attention.
Yeah, someone fishy with that situation.
When I hit the share button to Reddit and to Facebook, it did not ask me, what is your Facebook? It did not ask me, what is your Reddit profile? It automatically took me there. How was it able to do that from my new channel?
Yeah, because your old Google account's hooked up to your Facebook.
My old Google address, not this brand new Google address that I just made up the other day.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hooked up to your Facebook.
I would like to add, and that's been happening quite a while. It hasn't happened this month, but I'll get a notification like someone's trying to reset my Facebook password or this or that, and that's probably trying to hack into my system. But thank God it hasn't happened. But I've definitely got a lot of those notifications letting me know somebody's trying to get into my Facebook. And I also have all my links linked with each other, like the YouTube, the Facebook, and the Instagram, all together. So like loyalty. So like if you had all three of those connected,
Hi, baby
you
daddy.
pay for, huh?
I said, good night, baby daddy.
Oh, he's leaving. Okay, good night. So that's another way, to link them all together so you can still get paid off of that one video, but you share it on your other social media accounts.
Okay, check this out. I gotta change that, but I haven't changed my ID. But let me show y'all something real quick. Okay. Now, I haven't changed my link. I need to change my link. It's no longer any good. But do you see what it says right here?
Hold
Do you
on.
see it?
For factual content, hold on. For factual content with documents.
No, right here where my mouse is. Under loyalty and betrayal, what does that say?
Your name?
O'Hara.
Chloe,
This is linked to the Google account that was hacked. And I still have access through Instagram to all of this.
My.
Through Instagram?
That's my Instagram.
That's your Instagram right there?
Yeah, it should have logged me out. And it hasn't logged me out. I can still go to my settings. I can do anything. See, Chloe O'Vera. It's got my old YouTube email address on there, but my email is the Chloe O'Vera, the one that was hacked.
I'm surprised you still have an Instagram.
Me too.
Right.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying is why. Oh wait, I lost everybody. There we go. Why is it doing it part ways and not all the way?
That's one generous scammer. That's one generous hacker.
He's smart because he took my email, he took my photos, he took my drive, he took my channel, he took my phone, he took my dad's phone. I guess he looked and saw that you don't really fuck with Instagram, so fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just was picking and choosing his battles, and with you, he just had his way.
And it was intentional. It definitely wasn't about. It wasn't for fun or by accident. He definitely did it intentionally.
Oh yeah, it was intentional. All right, I'm gonna get up off of here, guys. It's getting late. It's after midnight my time, and I've got to be up to take a 3-hour exam tomorrow.
Facts, you ain't
Get the
wrong. I
six
got it.
something.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Good night, and I'll be DMing
Thank
you,
you, nephew.
Lord T.
Thank you, Kimberly.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, everybody. I'm glad y'all stayed in here with me. Let's see, what does this thing say? To give you an idea, we've been on live for almost 3 hours, and it says I have 88 views. So that gives you an idea. If you're not clicking things, it's not gonna run me up. You're gonna have to click things. I know it's irritating, but it is what it is. 88 views for almost 3 hours is nothing. We got to get that up. We have to. I mean, or I'm not going to be able to come back. You know. I'm looking at this now. 471 something another. What is that? 1,937, 34 reactions, and 35 messages at that one point in my life when Kimberly was hitting that fucking heart button. The next highest one is 326 with one person chatting. So that gives you an idea of how you can change my mic.
'em. Yeah, there we go. And I don't have to lean over to that other microphone. So, like I said, I will need y'all's help. It's the only way it's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to get there on my own. Y'all have a good night, rest, and be safe. And hopefully tomorrow brings better days. Right now we are at, I say we because y'all are my spine that's helping me here. It looks like we gained 10 subscribers during this live. So we're at 38 subscribers. That is still pitiful though. That is not good. Excuse me. Made me sneeze. Oh, he didn't get it? Oh, that's right. I didn't click over. Let me find his name on here. Damn. Baby daddy, why didn't you holler at me? Did Eddie get his? Eddie ain't got his either. Damn. Eddie. Okay. Baby daddy. Baby daddy. Oh, there he is. There he is. Thank you, D-Love. Because once I end the live, it'll take YouTube 3 days to put the chat back up. And apparently, we can only do moderators through the chat. And I could sit here and hit this heart button all fucking night long. But when it's coming from the channel owner, it don't count. See, I can sit here and do this. It's not going to count. Just like me rewatching my shit, it don't count. Yes, and William got his. Everybody got theirs. It's on here. I just scrolled the whole chat to make sure. Yep. I can't do it from StreamYard. I have to actually go to YouTube. There you go, Eddie. I got your moderator badge. Your wrench. That's what they call it, a wrench. All right. I'm done. I'm out of here. Hopefully I can go back to that dream I was having this morning when my sisters decided to wake me up. Good God, he felt good. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was because y'all know him. It wasn't baby daddy. All right, y'all stay safe. Take care. Thank y'all.